Ahoy there, Legion! And just like that, February's on its way out of the 2016 garage. I was going to say the 2016 house, but that just sounded weird to me. February seemed to not really zoom past, but it's over and I feel like it's a week too soon. I know there's a couple more days technically left of the month, but I do these monthly update videos the last Wednesday of each month, so those extra days ain't really helping me none. I'm actually a bit torn on things because I initially got my weeks messed up planning-wise, and I thought this was going to be the last segment of the Slime Rancher co-op footage today with me and the missus, but that would place this video out of the proper rotation and displace the following video like 2 weeks. On one hand, I want another week to prepare, but on the other, it has to go out today because we done hit ourselves a certain milestone. Legion, you done it again. 10,000 subscribers. 1000. You know that the 3 is 1,000. Four zeros. What do we do with that? What do we say to that? Of course, the thank you is the clear first choice here. So here's a mighty and heartfelt thank you to you, Legion. You never cease to amaze and impress us, and you've been quite generous with your kindness. Official tip of the hat to yous all. Here's the 10K. It's been a bumpy ride, and we've endless more places to go and sights to see. This rather hefty occasion is actually the biggest reason why I was hoping to have another week to address it properly, but at the same time was the reason I had to address it today. Putting it off seemed disrespectful to the awesome support y'all have given us, but I also feel like I don't have enough stuff to thank you with adequately. Years ago I had this pie-in-the-sky inclination to have our characters climb on screen and salute you proper for being so friggin' awesome, but that was quite a while ago and when we only focused on animations. Not gonna rule that out in the future, but not today. What do we do then? Do we give something away? What the heck do I got that'd be a worthy memento? Should I make a t-shirt or something? On one hand that's cool because it'd be personalized and y'all could wear something that's essentially becoming a part of the real-life Legion, but on the other, that's making you a walking advertisement. I feel that'd be like giving away pictures of yourself to other folks on Christmas. I may be nuts, but narcissistic I ain't. The missus thinks about it more sentimentally, that it wouldn't be a promotion, but showing off what you enjoy, like a jersey for sports or something. She has a point, but I don't know. Maybe in the future. Gamers have been burned far too many times lately during celebrations that should have been about them, but instead was the company screwing them over, aka Payday 2. And there you have my mental struggle the past few days. How does one do the Legion justice for being such awesome folks? A smidge wider scope. Last update video I mentioned getting a capture card, and I'll have you know that it arrived safe and sound. I just hope it works. Probably should have tested it before that return date passed, but anywho, what I didn't mention last video is that I also snagged a new microphone. I even got one of those little fancy middle arms to hold it and try to bring the future live streaming up a notch for you. My current one's great, but I tend to kill my keyboard with each and every keystroke, and all those vibrations did a number on Let's Play videos. I vetted them, so believe me, I know. I didn't want y'all to hear any of that, but the microphone I got is heavy on the high side of things, and if you're in the know audio-wise, I'm not. I just saw one video of how mixers work, and that sort of explained it. So, short version is, the mic is good quality, but I don't like the sound. Like, not at all. I've been using the same microphone for years, and I cannot recognize the voice this new one spits out. But I could tweak the settings with a mixer, and there you have where live streaming currently stands. Need to do some research on mixers now and figure out how to connect that to the computer and all that other stuff. It's probably easy, but that'll be research that's going to sap my free time like microphones and microphone stands sapped this month. For now, I have my old one hanging upside down off that metal arm thing, and it's working pretty well, but I'm gonna wait and see what's what before I tiptoe into live streaming anytime soon. The missus and I finally sat down and watched the Kingsman movie we got around the holidays. We both heard a lot of great things about it. There was so much hype we were comfortable knowing it was going to be a great movie, so now having watched it with full certainty, we are happy to say that Kingsman's very bleh. For an action movie, it's okay. There's some life in there, but almost all the cool potential to be had went absolutely nowhere. Some real textbook movie stuff too. Conversations with obvious foreshadowing of how future events would play out, the trainee repeating the actions of the master to show how far he's come, rags to riches transformation, senseless betrayal because Hollywood, whole lot of issues. Quite a letdown. The following day we rented Mad Max, and this one was super plastered all over the place, AAA praises all around from everywhere. Our conclusion? It did not suck. I don't know why I'm happy to say this, but just the fact that Mad Max did not suck, it's already miles away from most of the other movies we've seen that have come out recently. This is why I don't go to movie theaters anymore. I didn't really pay anything to watch these two movies, yet I'm still disappointed. You know how raging I'd be if I'd have to fork over all that cash they expect on release? In some good news, I finally got around to infamous Second Son. I know, 2014 says hello. It wasn't amazing, and I believe it was rushed just to be a launch title Sony could promote with its system, but for all its faults, and I give devs and publishers a ton of well-deserved crap. Actually, I still owe Tron a video involving that, but for all my abuse, I gotta give it up to gaming in general. The hearts of every company might be black as the coal they get from Santa, but even a lackluster game is way better than the supposed best movies coming out right now. Believe me, I might gleefully throw some new releases into the meat grinder, but for today, I'm glad to have a controller in one hand and a keyboard in the other. So, that's what's new with us. How y'all doing? Good? On one hand, that was hopefully an entertaining update video for you, but on the other, we had to weed out the impatient folks. We're only here for the potential swag, so if you're still standing, congratulations! You're now eligible for our giveaway. Would this be considered subtle trolling of the folks that bailed early? I don't know. Makes me giggle either way. Anywho, what's the loot? Well, I was thinking a shout out to you in a video really wouldn't do such an occasion justice, but how about a mix of ideas? Instead of a t-shirt in real life and a shout out in a video, how about a shout out in real life? Within reason, I shall provide a 10 to 60 second long audio clip of me as any of the personalities you'd prefer, saying whatever you like, within reason of course. Use it as an error message on your computer, maybe a ringtone, record it onto your answering machine or call waiting or whatever the hell they've named it at this point, whatever you want. To enter, we only got 2 requirements. One, as this is a thanks to all y'all out there who've helped us get us here in the first place, you're gonna have to be subscribed. I want to give this away to someone who hasn't supported us and helped us out after all. 2, in order to keep the ruse up from the impatient folk, and to increase your odds of winning in the process, leave a comment below which in some way includes the name of a color. Doesn't have to be a long comment, but more than a few words to keep this as hidden as possible, and limited to our loyal legion. If you need one, here's some examples for you. We'll give it 2 weeks or so as folks get awful busy. In order to keep it even for everyone and show no favoritism or anything, we're going to do a random number generator a couple different ways, and we'll probably even record that to show you who gets it. We'll put that up here sometime, I don't know, but we'll contact you in the comments. If you have Twitter, we could direct message you that way too. But we'll figure it out. If there's any kind of freaky deaky rule where you can't do stuff like via raffle or something, I don't know if this qualifies because it's going to have 0 monetary value. Enter at your own risk, but if the government knocks on your door wanting to know why you got a free audio file, that's not on us. So good luck to everyone entering. Hopefully you find this a suitable thank you for helping us grow and supporting us the way you have. You guys have been awesome. Many thanks as always, and we'll see you next time, Legion. Enjoy your day, have fun, and take care.